The English fast bowler Farnes took 6 wickets there. Bradman, McCABE and Badcock all got hundreds, and we won that test by an innings and won back the Ashes. Back to England in 1938 under the captaincy of Don Bradman, where we met England led by Walter Hammond. At Trent Bridge, the first test, we saw 2 brilliant young English batsmen for the first time. They were the opening batsman, a very correct player, Len Hutton, and a less orthodox player, Dennis Compton. Both of them made centuries against us in this test. No doubt about the fact that the one memorable innings played there, miles ahead of anything else that we saw on the whole tour, was Stan McCabe's 232. Stan had become an immortal with his 187 in Sydney that you've seen. He played another great innings at Johannesburg about 6 months before this one in England. And in this one, he sort of summed the whole thing up to tell the world forevermore what a great player he was. I would say that McCabe was the best hooker I ever saw, and his cutting, where he transferred his weight from the front foot to the back foot as he back cut, was an absolute picture to see. Stan McCabe, there's no doubt anyone who saw him at his top, and I saw each of those 3 great innings, would class him as the most spectacular batsman ever to be seen.
Right bowling. And McCabe steers it past Gullick. Farnes. A lovely back cut. Three runs to McCabe. It seems that this man alone can save Australia after England's huge total of 658. Sinfield. And McCabe sweeps. And there's his 200.
The Lord's Test was drawn, the Manchester Test was washed out, and we won fairly comfortably at Leeds. So we went to the 5th Test, 1 up, and the best that England could do was to square the Ashes, which they did. That test was made famous by the world-shattering score of Leonard Hutton from Yorkshire, who got 364 in the innings, which made history. He broke Bradman's record, which had stood at 334 since 1930, and so he held that score. In fact, what's more, he still holds it.
The Oval, and Walter Hammond is delighted at winning the toss for the 4th time in a row. Maurice Leyland bats brilliantly for 187, including a stand of 382 with Hutton. And Hammond himself chimes in with a solid 59, but it is Len Hutton's match. And the young opener takes a score to 364, a test record after batting for over 13 hours.